Ultra rad day, everyone. My name is Tyler Huffman. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is the official relaunch of the Ultra Rad Stuff channel. The booth has expanded. It is no longer just the 4x4 booth that you saw before. It has now moved into another 8x4 booth. I still have both booths. I have the 4x4 original and a bigger 8x4 booth on a few aisles over in the same antique mall. Things are going really well at both of them. We actually started becoming profitable in December of 2025. It was a meager profit, about $130, but it was a profit nonetheless, which led us into 2026 on a strong footing. We're retransitioning that 4x4 booth, and I'm gonna stop calling it 4x4 and 8x4. Let's call it Biggie and Smalls. So the 4x4 is Smalls, the 8x4 is Biggie, and that's the way we're gonna refer to them. So Smalls is actually gonna transition to probably more of the toy section of my business, as the Biggie is gonna be more of the physical media, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays, vinyl, CDs, tapes, and all of that kind of stuff. Like the 4x4 booth is a little deep. It has a deep shelf. It's good for toys, big items, and stuff like that. And we have some pegboard on either side of it to hang some hanging toys and stuff like that in bags and on their cards. In Biggie, we got this wonderful shelf you'll see here. It's a media shelf. It's designed for media, so that's where that stuff's really gonna get stored. You can see it's pretty much packed full of media right now with some other loose odds and ends all around. We're gonna try to, restructure that, put that all together. This channel is going to start being a channel where I discuss all sorts of things, reselling, all sorts of things on the journey. I'm not just a reseller. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a film director, and a camera operator for live events. I do a lot of sorts of different things to get through the days in the life that we live here in the world. You guys are here because you want to see the reselling stuff. It's not like, I did a lot of garage selling content back in that stuff, and it's a lot of great stuff. If you want to go look at some garage selling videos, there's a few in there. Tyler Huffman stuff, you can go check it out. I'll give you like a boop, boop, up, a link somewhere. If you want to just progress forward, just subscribe to the channel, stay subscribed to the channel, and we're gonna be pumping out some new stuff here. We're gonna be talking whatnot. We're gonna be talking eBay. We're gonna be talking Goodwill. We're gonna be talking thrift stores of all kinds, antique malls. We're gonna be talking garage sales. Garage sales are a huge place that I do my sourcing from, and I have a lot to say about garage sales. This year, we started out strong. The first quarter, we were profitable of about $600. Total income about $1,300 with rent and all that kind of stuff, kind of washing it all out. And then in April, I was introduced to Whatnot. And not that it was the concept for the first time. I've been hearing about Whatnot on YouTube for a while now, and I just never took the plunge. I never took the bite, if you will. And then a buddy of mine who's also a reseller, he runs Higgity Time Finds. It's another booth inside the vendor mall, Family Treasures Antique Mall, wherever I have my booths. His booth is 1919. It's in the back. You should check it out. He's got a lot of great stuff, a lot of stuff like I have. So if I don't have it, then he might have it. So go check out both booths. But he was giving me some advice. He said, you should get on Whatnot. It's a great place to source. It's a great place to get good deals. So I did. And I went a little haywire, and I just started spending. Now, I got a lot of great deals, and I also got a lot of trash. Ultimately, at the end of the day, right now, in the month of May 2026, the booth is not currently profitable because I spent all the profits we had, and April just happened to be the slowest month of the year. And what I learned is it was slow for everyone. It was slow for me, it was slow for Higgity, it was slow for other vendors in the mall, and even the people who run the mall were telling me it's the slowest month that they have. And when I look back at my numbers from 2025, it looks like I only made about $77 at the 4x4 at Smalls in 2025, and it was the smallest month. Now, in that year, I didn't have access to GoAntiquing.com, which our antique mall is a partner with. So I wasn't able to see my sales on a day-to-day basis, so it really wasn't hitting me as hard. But April really hit me really hard as far as like nothing is selling. Saturdays would go by with very minimal sales, and that was nuts because Saturdays are usually the fire days for sales at this antique mall. And so that was a really hard lesson to learn. I started posting to Facebook more. I post weekly restocks. I take pictures of everything that I'm about to put in the booth, and then I post it to Facebook. And I've seen that actually working for me. And the Whatnot stuff, I've seen some of it actually moving and selling for me as well. I started getting into Japanese titles for video games. And in my market, Japanese titles are doing really well. And almost every time I put a Japanese title in the booth, it's gone within the week. This video is really an update video to try to let you know that things are growing. We have been progressing. We didn't just fall off. We didn't stop. We just stopped doing the channel for a bit. And when I say we, it's a me. It's a me, a Tylero. We're gonna try to do weekly videos. We're gonna try to pump out at least one a week, giving you updates. Like I said, going through the buyer's perspective of garage sales, the buyer's perspective of Whatnot, the buyer's perspective of thrift stores and eBay. And also a seller's perspective on those ends too. I haven't yet sold on Whatnot. I've sold very little on eBay. So that's where I'm coming at as a buyer, because as a reseller, I am also a buyer. I'm trying to buy product to sell. So I am always looking for ways that I can do that. So, at the end of the day, as sellers, we are buyers, and we need to remember to be buyers at the same time, because sometimes I feel like once you transition over the point of going to seller, you sometimes forget what it's like to be the buyer. Sometimes people who own businesses forget what it's like to be the customer of their business, or to be a customer of businesses like theirs. So I think it's important to touch on those kind of things. Like you see behind me, this is the new stock. This is the new shop. We got stacks and stacks and racks of stuff. We got video games, TV shows, all sorts of stuff. We're starting to put some Pokemon or stuff around, because we all know everyone loves the Pokemon. Every time I get into a Whatnot channel, literally every Whatnot channel I get in, it doesn't matter what they're selling, there will be a person pop up in the chat and says, Pokemon cards? You got Pokemon cards? Do you got the Pokemon cards? Now, I get it. They're hot, they're popular, they're great, and we're gonna try to do that. Unfortunately, a lot of things in my antique mall like to go missing if they have the name Pokemon on them. If they're pocketable, they like to go in the pockets and walk out the door without paying. I don't know what it is about Pokemon people. They just don't like paying for the Pokemon that they get. I guess they just like to hunt them in the wild, throw little Pokeballs and steal them out of the woods, and that's the way they like to play. But in my game, you pay for the Pokemon, okay? Okay. So guys, this is the setup. We're kind of, hopefully maybe you'll see it more like this. We'll try to tweak it. We'll try to do some other stuff going on with these videos. In the links, I'm gonna put a link to the Facebook page. We are ultra rad stuff across all platforms. Our mall is in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. So if you're in the area, if you're an Oklahoma person and you wanna come by, check out some cool stuff, the whole mall is just full of great stuff. And it's not just booths like mine, it's booths, all sorts of booths in there. So come by, check it out. Family Treasures Antique Mall, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, 412 North Main, booth 1922, aisles 2A and 5B. And I hope you have an ultra rad day.